Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your reading for August 2026. So I invite you to stay, take what resonates, leave what does not. This is my only account, Iridescent Awakening, and I'm never going to reach out to you for any reason, so please don't get scammed. So let's find out what you need to know and what you need to hear at this time. Keep in mind this is a general reading. Use your discernment. All right, Gemini. So I'm seeing first and foremost the Tower coming out. I feel like there's been a lack of harmony and balance for a while. There's been some chaos. There's been some obvious upheaval, and there's been kind of a lack of peace, because in the challenge position I see the Six of Swords, and this is usually about moving on to calmer waters. With it in the challenge position, that tells me that there hasn't really been any room for movement or room for you to find solitude or peace. And the root of it is the Eight of Cups. So it seems like you or someone is walking away from something. So it could be you walking away from like an actual person or an environment or a situation, anything really in general. You're kind of moving past it. Or this could be a person in your life walking away from you. So take what resonates. I see in the past the Queen of Cups. So it's kind of like, I think there was this period of sweetness. If we're talking about a person that you're now walking away from, there was a period of sweetness, like you felt in tune with them, like you could open up and share your emotions or share what was on your mind, or you felt like that was important to this person. And it's like there's been this 180, 360, whatever. There's been like this whole song and dance that's changed. This person has changed their tune, and it's kind of freaking you out a little bit. Like, who are you? Are you the same person that I maybe married? Could be a friendship, somebody that you've been friends with for a long time. This could just be someone you're dating. But there's just like this very obvious shift in personality, or like very obvious shift in dynamic, and you're like, whoa, what the heck? And it's like this person has reverted back to like a younger maturity level, very immature. And maybe they're not communicating as well with you, or like maybe you've attempted to have like an honest conversation about why their behavior has changed so drastically. And it seems like this person does want to talk. They just want to talk about it in a way that doesn't make them look like they're doing something wrong. Like they don't want you to be punishing them or parenting them. Or that's the way that they kind of have it in their mind, is how the conversation is going to go down. Like talking does need to happen, but they're just like very convinced that it's not going to be productive. So they might be avoiding conversations with you. I think you might just be done with the situation. I think you might be ready to walk away. So this could be like a boss even at work. It could be so many things, you guys. Like it could be like a very poor work environment, something that hasn't been treating you fairly or kindly for a long time. But the good news is I see that the Wheel of Fortune is your current energy. So it's like there is a change in fate, there's a change in luck, and it's moving in your favor. This wheel is turning in your favor. So whatever has been wronged is getting corrected. And it seems like you're being forced to identify your investments that have fallen through, whether that's people, whether that's business ventures, things that don't seem solid or worth your time anymore. It's like that's kind of what's coming down with the Tower card. Anything false, anything inauthentic is being forced down. And now you're looking at it and you're like, whoa. Like, should have walked away from that a long time ago. But that's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Like you're still being supported here with this wheel. Like things are getting regenerated, things are moving, and this was part of a lesson for you to be able to notice where you're investing and where it's not meeting you. Like where you're putting your time and your energy, and how other people in your life aren't showing up for you. And then it's your responsibility to find out whether or not you want to continue these conversations, these friendships, these relationships, see if they're salvageable. And that's kind of the hard part, is knowing whether or not you need to walk away permanently or just for a time period. I see that you're hoping to make amends, to have this period of sweetness and celebration again. And I do see a really positive outcome here. The Ten of Cups here tells me that there is going to be a period of sweetness again, a period of, this is like the family card, emotional fulfillment. And whether or not it's with these people that you're wanting to reconnect with, you are going to find the people that you need to connect with at this time. That's going to help you move further into the stage that you're in right now. Who you're becoming, how you're developing, it's like the right people are going to be showing up. If you haven't found them yet, they're coming pretty soon. So just be patient. I do see that you're going to be embodying this King of Wands energy, this bold, charismatic energy. So you are like getting people's attention, drawing them in. People want to talk to you, Gemini. People want to know what's going on with you. Let's get you a couple more cards here and just see any further clarity for Gemini. Any further clarity for Gemini at this time? Okay. Yeah, okay. So again, this is like a recognition card. So I was just talking about the King of Wands is bold and charismatic and drawing people in. Like, you're going to be very shortly noticed, celebrated. If other people have been wrapped up in this lack of harmony, just know that that's going to be, like, that's part of the thing that's getting corrected. Is if somebody's painted a negative picture of you, like, that's not going to be a permanent thing. And if you're concerned about your, like, the smear campaign that's happening, just know that you're still being seen as credible, and this other person is in this very immature energy and people are seeing through it. So don't worry about that so much. You're going to be recognized and celebrated. The Six of Pentacles in reverse tells me that you're not going to invest in anything that does not invest back into you. You're done with those kind of situations where people are meeting you not even halfway. It's like you're showing up, but you're not really showing up. There's like a part of you here, but it's not the entirety of you. You're not, there's this lack of integrity, and that I refuse to, I refuse to interact with someone who doesn't give me the same level of courtesy I'm giving to them. And that's kind of how I'm taking that. And the Seven of Cups here, this is telling me you're going to have a few choices. This could be about romantic partnerships. But again, this is like a reference to free will. You have free will to make decisions here. If you want to rekindle certain connections or bring certain people back into your life, that is your choice. But you also need to be mindful of what has changed and who you're becoming right now, and who best serves your energy, who helps to replenish your energy. So not every single person is deserving to be in your space. Not every single person is going to be celebrating your success and the changes you're making in your life. So Spirit is just asking you to be mindful about who you're allowing in your space at this time. With all that's new and all that's developing, this wheel is moving in your favor. This new energy is moving again with you. But you also need to create an environment that supports your peace, because this lack of peace, that's a time period that you don't need to return to. This is a brand new environment that you get to be creating yourself. So this is an invitation to create and to get excited about what's to come. That is your reading for August, Gemini. I hope that resonated. Take care of yourself. I'll see you next time.